Well, hello there, you guys. I don't know why. I thought this would be a really good time just to pick up my camera and randomly start vlogging. Sorry if there's loads of dust that's like going into the camera. This room is really annoying because it has good sunlight, but then the dust just comes floating around. It looks like it's snowing in here. Very annoying. Yeah, I just thought I would jump on and try and vlog over the weekend. Don't know if that's going to be possible, but I'm going to try as best as I can. So funnily enough, I have been awake for the longest time. You'll think I'm a psychopath, but I woke up at about 12 a.m. and went to the gym, shot a campaign there. It was all raw footage for Pilates grip socks, which can't wait to show you because I think the shots came out really well, and yeah, the lighting was just so much better. I actually had to do a bit of a reshoot because I did it in direct sunlight and it just didn't come out as well as like I was hoping. So anyway, yeah, went there, started shooting at about 1:30, finished up about 3:30 a.m, came home, uploaded all of the content, and then I was just doing some work, like watching vlogs in the meantime, just on YouTube on the TV, and then had like maybe a 1 or 2 hour nap. And yeah, here I am. I have actually just been doing some more work. So I've sent off a contract. I've planned out a shot list roughly for one campaign. I need to do another one because I'm filming for a skincare brand tomorrow or Sunday. And I need to go to Target and get some like cosmetic bags of some kind that are quite aesthetic but aren't going to cost an arm and a leg. Do you know what I mean? So that's for some imagery that I'm shooting for a brand, which is really exciting. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Work is really starting to wrap up, which is exciting. I feel like I'm ready for a break. Do you know what I mean? As much as I love my job, I am ready for chill time. Sunshine needs to just be placed upon this skin. I need to be golden and glowing again because we're in the depths of winter, people, and I can't cope with it. It is so cold. Like the other day, we had our coldest day in SA since like 2021 or something, and the most amount of rainfall in 18 months. That is not the news that I want to be delivering to you guys. I want it to be hot, 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 but no. So I need to get to Bali ASAP. It's coming up. And I can't wait because that means if work is finally wrapping up, then that means I'll be able to vlog like the week before, hopefully during our travel a little bit as well. So I'm really excited. I know I've been saying it for the longest time because we planned this wedding and, well, booked it 2 years ago, but it's just so close. It's around the corner. It is around the actual corner. Anyway, my tripods are still in the car from shooting at the gym early hours this morning, but I will prop you up somewhere and let's open a package that I've been sent by Levique. I don't know exactly what is in this parcel, but I'm pretty sure it's some stuff for my bath time routine, and that really excites me. And you know what? I might just even treat myself to a cheeky little bath tonight or Sunday, but I think I might be filming Sunday. And then I know what I'm like, I just won't end up having a bath, so I might do that tonight, you know. And we need to bath Nelly, and I'd rather have a bath before she gets in. Okay, excuse the mess behind me, but we're gonna open up my package, and then I need to take a little picky for my Instagram stories so I can share it with you guys. Sometimes I feel like a little weakling when I have to open parcels. Also, I feel like I keep getting a frog in my throat this morning. Here we are. So this brand have already sent me some of their petites collection, which I am actually yet to use. I still really need to use it. But these, I believe, are the full-size goodies. And the reason I haven't used the petites is because I'm actually, doing some imagery with those. And I love everything to look literally brand new when I'm shooting it. And then, like, I can use it and destroy it afterwards. You know what I mean? Not that I destroy it, but, like, it gets, like, watermarks on it from being, like, in the bath or in the bathroom and stuff. Wow, this... Honestly, right, okay, let me show you what it looked like first. So it's come in this very cute little bag. And I can smell it already. Like, that is strong. I'm getting lavender vibes, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure. I'll have a little read of the packaging. So this bath milk. Guys, I have a weird thing about milk, yeah? I would never sit and down a glass of milk. But as soon as it's anything like a product and it says like bath milk or like, I don't know, like coconut milk or like something like that for your skin, I'm like all over it. But I'm not a milk girl, but like, oh, bath milk, I need that immediately. Oh, it's not what I was expecting. It smells divine. It's like a powder. I don't want to tip it out. Oh God, I just like spoke and it went. I don't want to tip it over. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a powder. Oh, I wonder how you use it. Draw a warm bath. Oh, draw. Add a handful of bath milk. Gently swirl. And it will just dissolve and create a delicate foam. This gentle formula is suitable for most skin types. For best results, follow the Levique body lotion to lock in moisture and layer the scent. Okay, what else we got? What else do we have? It's like Christmas. Oh, we've got a body mist. Body mist. I wonder if that's what I can smell. Ooh. Says it's got like witch hazel, citrus. You know what? I love a body mist. From neck to toe, hydrated, luxuriously scented skin. Absolutely. That's what I can smell. You know what? It doesn't... I'm not getting lavender anymore. Now that I've read it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. But it's strong, but like in a good way. Like, I love a strong scent, but that's not going to give me a headache and not going to be too overpowering. And this seems to be perfect balance. Oh, and now we got the bath soak. Okay. Oh my God, it's got magnesium in it. Absolutely. And salts. Add a handful of bath soak. Gently swirl until it dissolves. I wonder if this is like a powder as well. Doubles as a luxurious body scrub. And you can like use it to exfoliate. I love exfoliating at the minute. Oh, they're crystals. Oh, I am in my absolute element. This smells unbelievable. I don't know if you can see that. Again, don't want to tip it out everywhere. But look, they're all like pink crystals. It literally looks like pink, like Himalayan salt, which is in this. I'm so excited to use all of those bits. Thank you so much, Levique. That is so unbelievably generous. They literally saw how much I was loving baths and were like, we really want to send you this. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm not going to say no. Gorgeous. All right, I'm going to take a picture of that now for my stories. And then I need to get like ready. I feel like I need another shower just to freshen up. Another brush of the teeth is mandatory. And unfortunately, this old makeup from midnight is just going to have to do for today because I am not taking it off and reapplying. I would only take it off just to keep it off. So yeah, we'll see. I might end up just taking it all off and giving my skin a breather. Guys, I'm in such a good mood. So the brand that I was shooting for at the gym last night literally just replied and was like, love, love, love it. Like, gonna pay you later today. Have an amazing wedding, because I was like, oh, I'm wrapping up work. I'm just so excited. Like, I don't know why, I'm just singing all these cringy, lovey-dovey songs. Like, I was just singing like, Booed Up, like Booed Up by LMA. I don't need to sing it on here. I'm just getting really excited, like, oh, I can't believe it. I just can't believe things are happening so fast. I also just had a message from the wedding planner, and basically me and Joe had to pick cocktails and mocktails for every day of the wedding. So I should probably do like a sit down, like Q&A just about the wedding as a whole. But essentially we're gonna be there in the wedding villa for 4 days. And so, yeah, on the first day, it's like we check in, welcome dinner, celebrations starting. The second day is the wedding day. And then the third day is a recovery pool party. And then the fourth day we check out. So, yeah, she just messaged back and was like, thank you, because I basically have to send her all of the mocktails. So you can do different mocktails for each day, which we didn't know at first. We thought you obviously pick and then that's the same for every day. So we've got like 3 different mocktails on the first night, 3 different ones to try on the wedding day, and then 3 different ones on the recovery day. And Joe's got to pick all the cocktails later tonight, which I'm sure he is not going to be complaining about. It's all just feeling very real. I feel a bit sick. I'm not going to lie, I feel a bit sick. Guys, am I seeing this right? That Neighbours has been cancelled again? Because me and Joe used to watch Neighbours all the time, and then obviously they cancelled it, and then they like made this whole thing about bringing it back, and now it's cancelled again. Honestly, as soon as they like renewed it, it just was rubbish. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was really bothering me how the cameras or like the colours had changed. It looked so like moody and dark and just like not a vibe. It also felt like, obviously it's a soap, it's scripted, but it just felt overly scripted. Whereas me and Joe, we're like die-hard Home and Away fans now. We were fully back in Neighbours at the start. Then it got cancelled, then it turned rubbish, and then now, yeah, we just love Home and Away. Like, we're having a bit of a Home and Away catch-up at the moment because we didn't watch it for like a couple of months, so we're really behind. But it doesn't take long to catch up, does it? Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on about Australian soaps. So I'm going to get Nelly out in a minute, but I need to cook my breakfast. And then after I've had my breakfast, I'm going to take her down to the beach. It's a bit tricky down at the beach at the moment because she loves it, but anyone that lives in SA would know. I don't really know the ins and outs of what's going on, but there are loads of stinky dead fish on the beach and there's all this sea foam and it is gross, it is sad. And she isn't the type to eat the fish, but she wants to sniff them and know what's going on. And I'm like, no, stinky little girl, we cannot be doing that because like, I kiss your face. I literally kiss her paws and I see her tread on the dead fish. So that is also why she's desperately in need of a bath. But yeah, I'm gonna take her anyway because she really does love it down there. I just feel like I have to keep a closer eye on her than I normally would have to. So yeah, I'm gonna do some scrambled eggs, maybe some mushrooms and some toast because I'm starving. It's about to hit 12, which is actually not too bad. I have had pancakes already this morning, but like to be eating lunch at this time, it's not bad going, you know. Seeing as I've been up for about 10,000 hours. Guys, excuse the absolute mess that I'm in. I am just chopping up some mushrooms. I'm gonna do my scrambled eggs. I've got the grill heating up at the moment. There was a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about, and now I can't remember what they are. I know that one of them, this is not important whatsoever, but one of them is the fact that I still need to get a couple of bits for the holiday as a whole. I'm desperate to find a pair of sandals, but for the life of me, I just cannot find something that is gonna go with everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need something relatively plain, but I just can't seem to find the right thing. And my feet are massive. I know I've spoken about this in the past, but I have an like Australian size 10, I think it is. Well, you guys do US sizes, so it'll be a US 10 or a UK size. I'm like a size 9 most of the time, UK. I find it really hard to find shoes that are in stock that are in my size. I've also seen the most gorgeous bags from Billy J Boutique, and they're just very beachy. I think they're like that natural woven kind of look. So I do want to get my hands on those if possible. Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. So today, me and Joe find out what our tax return will roughly be. I've got a little bit of eggshell in there. Oh, she's only gone and got it. So yeah, we're gonna find out how much we'll be getting back, or for me, it will be how much I might have to pay as well, which is gonna be interesting because I haven't been self-employed since I was a personal trainer when we first got here. So that was like 2020 to 2021. I think I did it for about a year. So yeah, who knows, but we will find that out later. I'm trying to think what else has been going on lately. I definitely think I should do a sit down video. I know I've said it earlier, but just a sit down video to answer some of the questions I've had about the wedding and just what it's going to be like. Because when I watch my videos back sometimes, I obviously know what's happening, but for someone that's an outsider and that doesn't know the ins and outs. Like, even our guests don't know all of the ins and outs. Like, we've only just sent them the schedule and like the order of each day like a couple days ago. But yeah, to someone that's like not looped in, it would not make a lot of sense. So I think I should just do a video on that, to be honest. I'd probably do one like before and then after, and then like share what I would have maybe done differently, if anything. I don't know what it would be like, to be honest. And just anybody else that's thinking about having a wedding in Bali, like things to look out for or to think about. Yeah. I did do a very adult thing the other day, which I should have done a lot sooner. And that was opening up an actual business account. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't done it sooner, because then I keep all of my transactions for work in one place and it will make tax time next year so much easier. Honestly, sometimes I think, how do I get through this life? Like, not knowing these things and doing these things. Guys, I'm not going to sit here for too long because I am directly in the sun. But I have just had the biggest lesson in tax returns and end of financial year stuff as a self-employed person. And I know that I should know these things, but I just didn't. Like, I've been self-employed once before, but it was for a very short period of time. And then during that time, I also started working for someone. Guys, what is wrong with me today? That's like the third time that's happened. So yeah, like, I didn't really know the ins and outs of it. And let's just say I have been brought back down to earth, because I thought that on your receipts, like all of your expenses, everything that you've subscribed to, all of that sort of stuff, you get a percentage back, like in terms of like cash. That is so far from reality. I can't believe I actually thought that. It's actually just what comes off of your total income. So yeah, that has been a little bit of a shock, but I'm so glad that I know now, and I'm not bothered at all. Like, it's totally fine. That's just the way it is. And yeah, can't dwell on these things. You can't be longing or expecting something that was, you know, never yours in the first place. So obviously I am not giving any financial advice or insights whatsoever. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was just something that I learned today. And he essentially explained it to me as like, it doesn't matter what your expenses are, you're not going to get an actual tax return unless money has been withheld throughout the year. Like, you've overpaid tax throughout the year. So like for Joe, it's different because he's employed and the employer withheld some tax or whatever, however you worded it. So yeah, you learn something new every day. I am going to walk Nelly and enjoy this beautiful day. This weather is actually quite stunning. Guys, the light is actually behind me, so it's probably horrendous right now. But this is so much cleaner down here today than it has been. Like yesterday, every step that I took, there was a dead fish. Whereas, yeah, it's relatively clean down here at the moment, but the ocean is a lot further out than it was yesterday. Like yesterday, there was hardly any sand to walk on. So yeah, bit of an interesting time down here on SA beaches, but it's nice to see it so beautiful and clean today anyway. Makes a bit of a change. It hasn't been like this in like the last few weeks, I would say. There's still like all the foam. I don't know if you can see some behind me, but there's some like in front of me that I can see, which kind of freaks me out. I'm like, what is that? It's gross. But Nelly is so funny. If a little bit of foam like detaches and starts rolling away, she'll literally chase it. It's the funniest thing. Nelly! Nelly! We are back from our walk and Nelly is headed straight outside because it's actually sunny, which is so nice. She's such a solar powered dog. Like, she has literally gone to her favorite spot, which is on the egg chair cushion. So yeah, we have an egg chair and the cushion you can like remove, obviously. And I, last winter when she was a puppy, used to sit on the egg chair a lot. Like, I'd spend a lot of time just out there reading a book or something. Haven't really done that this year. I just think I'm so much busier. And she always used to sit on it with me, and she was tiny, like she could fit in the smallest gap. But now sitting on the egg chair with her, it's actually quite hard. Like, she's grown and she's very long. She actually takes up so much space for such a small dog. So what I decided to do was just take the cushion off and lay it on the floor where there's still sun in the day, because usually in the summer we get like all the fake grass will have sunshine and then the undercover area is shaded. But in the winter, it's like the other way around. So the grass is all shaded and then the undercover bit gets all of the sun. So yeah, she's just loving life out there on her cushion right now. I think she enjoyed her walk. There was a dog that traumatized her a little bit, but we won't even get into that because it just frustrates me. All I'll say is it frustrates me that there's a literal sign down at Henley Beach that says, if your dog does not come back to you when you say its name, it should be on a lead. It's the law. We'll leave it at that. Nelly, can you stop licking my heel? Can you not do that, please? No, Baba. I know, it's probably all sandy, isn't it? You're a cutie and you know it. And she's back to licking my heel. Oh, bless her. Can you just not do that? Mummy doesn't really like that, to be honest. I don't know why. She's been like quite clingy with me at the moment. She absolutely hates it when I go on my walk pad of an evening. Like, she will just stand next to my walk pad and wait for me to get off. It's cute, but it's annoying because I'm like, I've got to do my walk. Like, I can't not exercise because I feel bad that you want cuddles. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Are you so gorgeous? Nelly, are you beautiful? And you know it. I forgot that I actually need to take my vitamins. Which I don't mind because these are the sugar-coated ones. They actually taste quite yummy. Not for you. Not for doggies. Guys, do you remember when I said I'm going to try and vlog the weekend? It may or may not be possible. Wasn't possible. I have been a bit of a naughty vlogger, to be honest. And I haven't picked up my phone since Friday. I don't know why. I just needed the weekend to myself. And me and Joe had the nicest time. Like, we literally don't go on dates or nothing with the wedding coming up, and we haven't done for a long time. And we went Westfield yesterday and just like had a shop and then went to Nando's. And honestly, I was like, this is like date day and we haven't done this in so long. I just didn't want to pick up my camera. Like, I just wanted to be in the moment and enjoy myself. And honestly, it was just such a lovely, chill weekend. Just didn't fancy it. I'm sorry, guys. I just didn't fancy it. So today I'm actually filming for a skincare brand that I haven't worked with before. And it's for a retinol serum. So that one's a bit tricky because, to be honest, it's an all right day outside. It's a bit grey and miserable. But it's a nighttime feel. So I'm not really sure when to film it. And my house is actually really quite dark in places. So I might just film it in the day and have a softbox light on just for that nighttime, like, cozy feel with the blinds down. So that needs to happen at some point. I want to go to the gym. I need to go on my walk pads. Just really, really standard stuff. Sorry, guys. This vlog is not all that exciting, which is kind of like making me not want to even continue with it because I'm like, there's really not a lot to like physically show you. I am wanting to map out what content I want to get whilst we're in Bali. So like I said to you before, I think I want to do a couple of villa tours. So that's 2 videos there. And then I'm like, am I going to feel like this when I'm there and just like not really want to pick up my camera? I say my camera, it's literally my phone. But yeah, like, I just am in such big need of a break right now. I said to Joe, I was like, I can't believe the last time I was on a plane was over a year ago. And that was when we went to Bali to go and see the wedding villa and stuff. Because I don't know about what it's like here in Australia, but at home in the UK, we live for our holidays. Like, if I'm not going on holiday, there's a really big problem and it will mentally get me down. And I feel a bit like that at the minute. I'm like literally hanging on for this holiday. Like, oh, it just can't come soon enough. And it's making me a bit lethargic because, yeah, I just feel like I need time to just chill out. I'm not really in that mood where I'm like, wanting to get work done. And that's very unlike me because I love my work and I want to give it 100% at all times. But yeah, I'm just not really like in my work mode. Do you know what I mean? Nellie's digging her steps. Nellie. Nels. Can you not do that, please? But I know what I'm like. And as soon as we get back from Bali, I'll be like raring to go and like setting goals and everything. And I just feel like I need that break first. British people will know. I feel like if we're not going on like 2 holidays a year, we're pretty depressed. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. And it's reflecting on my socials at the minute. Like I literally haven't posted a reel or a static image, nothing, in a week. I think it's a week, if not a little over a week now. I just don't know what's going on. And I'm also getting really, probably too particular about my content and how I want it to look and everything. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a rut, people, in a bit of a rut. But I'm sure that this is just a phase. Like this actually is the perfect time for me to work on my personal brand, update my portfolio, like so many different things in the lead up to the wedding. Like I've got probably, this week I've got work bits on. Then I've probably got like 1 to 2 weeks where I can spend that time. Like I've pretty much told like all the people that I work with, like I'm going to be clocking off. And I have absolutely no regrets about that. Like I really, really don't. I just feel like I need this time. And I didn't want to just have like 2 weeks for the wedding. I just wanted to have a little bit more than that so that I feel fully ready to go. I feel like I've been able to prepare as much as I wanted to. And like there will be last minute things that come up still for like planning. So yeah, I think that like this is just how I've been feeling over this weekend. And maybe a bit of last week, but as soon as I've shot this video, I'll be like, right, let's get back to like my content for my own socials and give that a bit of a focus. And I really, yeah, like I said before, I really want to map out everything that I want to capture whilst in Bali because it's a really good opportunity to get certain things. Like I said it on mine and Nat's podcast recently that I do want to dive a little bit more into travel content. And I think that that would be a really good time to capture the villas and get those really aesthetic like shots. So I really need to map all of that out because if I go there without a plan, I'll just end up coming back with nothing. Guys, there's me acting like I've got nothing going on this week. I just forgot. I do it every time. Nat will laugh at this because I forget that we have a podcast sometimes because what we do is we bulk record episodes. So the last time she came round, we did 2 episodes and then that's us set for like a couple of weeks. You know, there's been times when we've done 3 in one day. So yeah, she's coming around on Wednesday and who knows, maybe I'll capture a bit of our session again. We always say to each other as well, we're like, we should really like get lunch or go and grab a coffee. But then we get so in the swing of things that it's just like, nah, we're on this now. We even said last time, we're like, we should have some snacks. And then we're like, we're both too healthy. I say healthy. We're both being too good with like our training and stuff to do that. So then we don't have snacks and we literally just sit here with our protein bars. I sit here with my Monster, which I drink this in a glass now to try and be more considerate, I suppose, of my teeth. Even though this says like 0 sugar and stuff, I'm pretty sure this is still damaging for your teeth. Well, this is going well because I was just talking for ages and then my phone died and I didn't even know. I literally was just sat here talking and on the other side it's just blank. Honestly, what is going on with me? Basically, what I was saying was that me and Nat will have to meet up a couple more times before the wedding because she is coming to the wedding, which I'm so excited about. Her and Tones are coming and I'm just absolutely buzzing about it, to be honest. So yeah, we need to get a few episodes scheduled for whilst we're away, because we'll both be away. Okay, look, we're back in that excited stage again. I go through waves every day. I'm just like, I go like really excited, and then I'm like, calm down, and then I'm like really excited. So anyway, what I'm about to do, I need to go upstairs, have a look at Joe's suits, and order him some mules or some clogs for the wedding day. He has his proper shoes that he's wearing, but he wants a pair of mules just to like slip on afterwards to be a bit more comfortable. So I'm going to order him those. And then I can show you guys what I got from Westfield yesterday. It's really not that exciting, but I'll show you anyway. Because it may be a little bit early, but I've basically packed my case. It's basically packed. There's things I'd love to show you as well, but I actually can't. Like, I can't open them because they're gift wrapped, but I also can't show you because if they watch this, then it spoils it. But I have got a couple of gifts for people and they're just really beautiful. So maybe I'll be able to show you another time. I doubt it though. If not, I'll just tell you about it when we get back. But yeah, I have pretty much packed my case. So it's all going on. It's all going on. And then I do need to jump in the shower and actually sort out this absolute atrocity, to be honest, because who shows up on the internet looking like this? Me. So I know this is super annoying, but I don't have a tripod on me at the moment. I think one's downstairs and one's in the car. So I'm going to have to look for somewhere to put you guys so that I can show you some bits. This is not great. This is not a great angle. It'll do, guys. It'll do. So I got this pair of shoes from Novo. Never been in there before. The woman was a bit salesy for my liking, but yeah, ended up coming out with these. I have really big feet and I was trying to get a pair like this from ASOS, but to be honest, they just kept selling out of my size. So these are a 10 and they actually fit quite well. So quite happy with those. Like, I feel like I'll just be able to chuck them on with anything. And to be honest, they're relatively comfortable as these shoes can be. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've got a little bit of padding, but this bit here doesn't actually feel that strong and supportive. I would have liked that to be a bit more firm, because I do feel like my heel just comes up and then like it bends quite a bit. I don't reckon they'll last ages, but they'll do for the holiday. I also really needed a belt, which is so boring, but I really needed a belt. And it's because where I've lost a fair bit of weight, my shorts, like my only pair of denim shorts that I literally own, they hang off of me, to be honest. And I needed a belt just to do them up. So I was looking for a cheap belt that was just plain. I just wanted it to be brown. I wanted it to be like gold. So I got this out of Sports Girl. And this was like $19.99, I want to say, which I think is really good, to be fair. Fits really nice, feels nice. It's got like this sort of suede effect. Would I have liked this to have been a bit more gold than like I feel like this is a bit rose gold, but anyway, it doesn't matter too much. And I'm very particular, but I wanted it to be kind of a similar colour to the shoes. Not like if this was really tan, I wanted it to be more like brown. I did also see another nice belt in Sports Girl, but it was vanilla latte or something. And yeah, it just wouldn't have gone with anything that I own, really. I have also washed all my bikinis as well, because not that they needed washing, I haven't worn them, but, well, I have, tell a lie. I've worn them to try them on, but I haven't like worn them. Like, I've never been around the pool or down the beach in them or something. So I've got this white pair of knickers. I've got the matching top, which is just like a bandeau. And then I've got this ivory set, which once I washed it, actually came up a really beautiful colour. I don't know if you can really see, but like essentially that kind of is just like a one shoulder look. And then I've got the knickers for them somewhere. Oh no, I've lost the ivory knickers. Oh, no, I found them. These are the ivory knickers, which do give me nappy vibes, but anyway. And I recently got this hat actually on sale in Target for $10. Now, am I ever going to wear this? I am not sure. It's a little bit much for me. I don't really wear hats, right? That's one thing about me. I'm not a hat girl because I actually have quite a big head, but this is quite a big hat. I feel like, I don't know, I might end up giving it to Mum because I'm just not sure. I've never worn a straw hat. I really wanted to, and it was $10, and I was like, you know what? We'll give it a crack. And it's just plain. I didn't want anything like really complicated, but I just think this is too wide, which I know it's meant to be because it's meant to protect you from the sun, but guys, I can't take myself seriously in this hat. It's just a lot, isn't it? It's just a lot. I also totally forgot about this shirt that I got from Sports Girl, and I think I'm just going to end up using it as a bit of a beach cover up because when I first tried it on, I wanted it more oversized. It was a bit small for my liking, but now where I've lost a little bit of weight, it's like it fits, I suppose. But I still would have loved to have sized up in it, to be honest. That's one of them where I'm like, if you get all covered in SPF and greasy and oily, like, I don't really care. I feel like that's all there is to show you in here, and I really should take this hat off because I can't deal with it. I can't. I'm not even going to wear it, am I? And I would have loved it in a lighter, natural colour. It's a bit orangey for me. Mum will rep this though. Mum will love it if I give it to her. Who knows? I might be fully converted to wearing a straw hat. These are the gifts that are so beautifully wrapped that I can't really show you. I reckon you can hazard a guess as to what is in there. Okay, so I just finished filming the skincare ad, and now I feel like I've got the bug for content again. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just need a weekend off to chill, be off of your phone, be off of socials, just go ghost for 1 week, and then you're like, oh, I've got the itch for it again. Like, I literally loved creating that. It was so much fun. Filmed it in about 10 minutes. Everything went really well because I just mapped it out meticulously. And I'm just really happy with how it's looking so far. Hopefully in the editing process, it will just come together really beautifully. And the product just felt absolutely gorgeous on my skin. So yeah, I'm in a really good mood now. I'm going to edit that at some point tonight, but Joe is on his way home and we're going to go to the gym. Morning guys, it's Tuesday. Apologies that you see me looking like this all the time. Like, I swear when it comes round to the wedding, I'm not gonna be looking like this all the time, am I? I'm going to be dolled up each day and then I'll come straight back home and be like this all over again. So I just finished editing the video that I shot yesterday for a skincare brand and I'm pretty happy with how it came out actually. It was a very like chatty talking to the camera style video, and I tried to add a couple of bits in here and there like clips of B-roll just to make it a bit more interesting and some slow zooms and stuff. So yeah, I think it looks quite cute. They were after a very nighttime cozy feel, which to be honest with skincare a lot of brands go like, oh, I want that golden hour shot. So yeah, it was quite nice not having the pressure of having to have the sun out. So yeah, hopefully they're happy with the lighting and all those kinds of things. I've just sent off an invoice, updated my spreadsheets. So yeah, pretty chill start to the morning. I love that I can just literally wake up and work from bed. Who would have thought? Long gone are the days when I used to wake up at 3 or 4 and start work at 5 a.m. in a freezing cold gym with blaring music. Honestly, I do not miss those days. Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm going to go downstairs and make some pancakes. I've got to let Nelly out as well. Also, I am, just very aware that this is not inspirational. It may be relatable, but it's not inspirational. Like, I watch vlogs to be inspired and motivated, and everyone has their other reasons, I suppose. Like, some people watch vlogs to chill out and just calm down and just, not do a lot. So if you're quite lazy like me, I'm not lazy, but I like just being snuggled up at home, then I suppose this would be your vibe. But I am very aware that I keep showing up like this, and that's probably not the content I would want of you, even though it is literally me. Ready, bitch. So I just realised I had a lovely little spot here, and that had to get gone. Ready, bitch. I've just been watching my favourite couple on YouTube, and their names are Dane and Stacey. They're the sweetest couple ever, and to be honest, they actually do a video editing course, and I'm tempted when we get back from Bali to start trying to up my game, especially with YouTube, and I might take the course. And it's not that I don't know how to edit, it's just more so doing all of the little things that really add up and make for a good video. Bitch. I feel like with YouTube, to be honest, my priority has just been to post something. But in reality, I do want to make this something that I do a lot more frequently. And so, I do feel like I need to just up my skills, and it's important to do that. Like, I don't know everything when it comes to editing. I don't even know 1%. So it's important just to always upskill and continue learning, because I feel like my editing game isn't as strong as it could be. Where is it? Good girl. So I am thinking about doing that course when I get back from Bali. It has got me thinking that I need to come to YouTube and show up on this platform. I don't want to have a strategy. That's not why I'm here. I don't want to be mapping out every single thing that I want to say or do, but I do think that I should come with some sort of outline at the very least, kind of like we do for our podcast episodes, just of what I want to come on here and show you and talk to you about. Because I do feel like this video in particular, this vlog, has been a little bit boring, a little bit samey, and I'm just at home chilling. And I know that some of you would love that, but that's not the side I want to show you. And I know that that is also to do with the fact that my phone is used for everything, and I don't have a separate vlogging camera. So that is a big goal of mine as well. I want to get a vlogging camera purely to show up on YouTube with, because when I'm shooting something for a brand, I can't show you any of it because I'm using my phone already. So that is a little bit of a goal of mine. So apologies if this is really not what you're after, me just sitting in my pajamas with a huge spot on my face, playing with my dog. Another thing that has made me realise this is why I've been in this particular mood, where I'm just a bit up and down and not loving the content that I'm producing for YouTube right now, because I'm still loving all the content I'm producing for brands. I don't know why. I think I just give that more time and attention than anything else, and I feel like I need to share the love elsewhere as well. But I actually got my period yesterday, and I think that's been a big reason for why I feel the way I do. So I've just been a little bit flat. Do you love mummy? Kisses from mummy? Good girl. So now that I've come to all of these realizations, and I'm like, this is not me, this is just the hormones talking, I am actually gonna work on this has been a recurring theme throughout this vlog, hasn't it? No, I'm gonna start working on a bit of a plan. I did have my content planner that I showed you in my last video, but I kind of stopped using it. I don't know why. I loved it for a couple of weeks, and then when I found that I didn't really have any content, I was not using the planner, but that's what the planner is for, in order to get me to make the content. And honestly, for those couple of weeks, I was producing the most amount of content consistently that I had been for ages. So I really need to get back on that, to be honest. So I'm making a bit of a promise to you guys and to myself that these videos aren't always going to be like this. And I do want to, yeah, just up my game a little bit. Oh. I actually might close the vlog off here, guys. I know I said I was going to show you a bit of the podcast tomorrow. Lily, can you stop biting the rug, please? Can you? Can you stop biting the rug? But actually, I want to put together my content plan, and who knows, that might... Lily, she's non-stop biting this rug, honestly. So yeah, who knows? If my content planning goes to plan today, then I might be showing you guys a bit of the podcast episodes just on their own, like maybe just do some shorter videos, and that will keep me more focused, and then save the vlogs for like when I'm actually out and about doing stuff. Maybe a couple of vlogs at home, because I like homely vlogs as well, like as a bit of a mix. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up so that it's not too long. And yeah, I'm sorry that it's been really quite mundane and boring, but I've got a lot to do today, and it's just not that interesting, guys. Like, I'm literally just going to be cleaning, and I don't think you come here for that. Either way, it has been so good catching up with you guys. And yeah, stay tuned, because this is just the start. Like, I've just had a little bit of a up and down week again. Honestly, I've got to go before this dog actually drives me up the wall. Nelly, leave it. If you made it this far, then thank you so much for watching, because I can't really say that I would have made it this far. Maybe I would have made it this far just to see this gorgeous face. This gorgeous face. But yeah, we've just spent a couple of days in my pyjamas, really, together, haven't we? I appreciate you guys, as always, and I'll see you, hopefully, in my next video. Bye.